What's going on, everybody? EJ John coming at you here. It is not looking very good for us today. It's supposed to be a real bad thunderstorm, so I figured I'd come out here and make this video kind of early to kind of get it out of the way before it starts downpouring. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning right now. But doing the Lithium install. Made of steel, came out really good. The car played perfectly fine. Voltage was great. Just the first day, if you guys got a demo, for a little bit I was there, this amp kept popping in protect because the sun was beating right on it. But after that, Saturday, I was able to play, for as much as I really wanted to, as long as the car held up. I had a belt brake that was on there for like 2 years now through all the other builds, and we swapped that out and then just had to keep tweaking with the other one. But anyways, now 2 days after the show, we are working on installing the rest of the Lithium. Got a bunch of cables sitting there, and I'm just going to skip right past that. So we have a bunch of new going on up here. It kind of looks the same from here on, but back here, big difference. This is going to be getting removed, and we're going to be adding double charging cables coming off the alternator to increase more current going to the back. And kind of something I realized, here comes the rain now. Kind of something I realized, we had all of these runs coming up from the back batteries and one grounding them all to the frame. So it was kind of like, what's the point of all these grounds and stuff then if there's only one ground going to the frame? So that's kind of where all my ground loops and engine winds was coming from. And we figured that out. So what we did, went ahead and cut the grounds coming from the back, and we grounded straight to the strut tower here, cleaned it all up real nice, down to the bare metal. This is probably like one of the most solid points on the car, so that's why we went ahead and used that. So we got that all ran, and we got to take this out one day and add 2 more of these, but we're actually not worried about that right now. That's pretty much all we did up under here. Now we're going to go ahead and move down to the back side of the vehicle, and we're going to show you guys what we got going on over there. Alright guys, so moving on inside the car now. As you can see, we have all these jumble of wires just kind of sitting here, and these are all of the grounds that we're running up to the front and the distribution blocks, and we kind of cut those, and as you saw, ran them to the tower. And now we have all of this ground wire that's got to get cut, and we're going to have so much ground wire left over. So that's kind of a good, and it's kind of like a win-win for both of us, for me and this. So now we actually made a new ground point, which is going to be right here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Just try to zoom in, not zoom in, focus. There we go. But anyways, clean that up to the metal real good. And we actually got a piece of copper bus bar that we have just coming off to kind of stand it off a little bit. And we got a bolt going right to here, and these 3 runs coming from the back. We have all of our lithiums going on one here, and we got more going over there. Same size box. We have 6 cells and 6 cells. We have 4 on one. 4 is going to be one bank. 2 is going to be half of another bank, and then same for the other side. So we're going to have 3 banks total on the back floor. These are our little boxes for them, and we're gonna have a nice cover to go over and do some like extra stuff. The exciting part about this, we have the copper bus bars. They're gonna come off the side here. We're gonna have our negatives come like up to here. These grounds are gonna get cut probably about here-ish, and they're gonna go right to the post on the grounds, and then they're gonna come back off, and we're gonna have 3 grounds now running right to the frame of the car. This is actually the body where the seat belt goes. The seat belt, it's the same hole as the seat belt. I think it's if you want to move your seat belt forward, because same threads and everything. It's just like 6 inches closer than this. So we're guessing that's what that's for. And we figured that's a pretty solid point on the car. We have a little temporary ground here because I remember I told you guys we added a little ground in the back coming off the bank to sort of reduce the engine whine. And that was still making a connection and everything was still turning on, but we figured that was not safe to have all those powers in a tiny little 16 gauge ground. So we just went ahead and hooked this up real quick so we have a nice solid ground on, so we're not creating a bad ground loop and possibly screw something up inside the car. So we have all of our grounds going to there. Here's all of our positive runs coming off the front going to the back batteries. These are all going to get cut, and same thing, they're going to go to a bus bar that's kind of down lower, and they're going to come off and then go on back onwards towards the front, and they're going to connect this bank and then run off of this bank, connect to the back where all of our amps and everything else is going to be. So this should work out pretty good. Hopefully give me a big boost in voltage and power to supply those 4 5500s. That's that. Got all of this ready. We did all of this yesterday within like an hour and a half because it was already getting late, it was getting dark, and it looked like it was going to rain. We got all of our lithium stacked in the garage. Everything is looking good back here still. Nothing really changed. Just cleaned her up from the show. We had dust all over the place. No biggie. Just kind of wiped it off once we went out to eat and we're all chilling in the parking lot. But as you can see here, we got 4 cells over here. Here's the other box for the passenger side. And we got 8 more cells sitting right there. This box is already open. So, should be pretty good. Should hold us off pretty well. And that's all I got for you guys. I kind of just want to give you a little update. Slamology, I'm not sure how that's going. As of now, I calculated costs and everything to kind of get this thing up there. And it's going to cost, just to get this up there, it's going to be about $350. So, and not looking too good. I would almost rather just get the power in and get everything ready for the upcoming shows later on in the year. And I still want to go regardless, if this thing can't go or if it can. And either way, I still want to go out there, get some videos, and it's supposed to be one of the biggest shows in the year. But unfortunately, if this can't make it out, I really don't even want to bring it out if it don't have all 4 5500s in it. So we're kind of going to play it by ear with that. But otherwise, I'm not too worried about it. She could stay here and relax. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the last footage from Made of Steel. It was badass. Be sure to come out next year. This year was a great turnout. And yeah, all is well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's EJ John signing out. Be sure to give this a like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why do you niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling all these rappers?